This is one of these times where you have to be thankful for your life. Cherish that you're alive. Love the people that you do care about. Because we go through so much that we do forget about people do really care about you. Now, it's not going to be a lot of people in a lot of our lives that actually care about us genuinely, but it is going to be some people that care. And with the people that care and love you, you need to take the time out to reciprocate and show their love back to them, because we only got one life. And trust me, love and care is very important in life. And when you mature and live life long enough, you realize that it ain't that many people that love you. It ain't. It's not a lot of motherfuckers that actually love you for you. They love you for different reasons, for opportunities that you bring into their life, for benefits, for security, not for genuineness. Now, don't get me wrong. A lot of times people that you end up loving show you those things, so it makes you love them because you really understand that they care about your well-being. They really care about your future. They really care about if you're going to be somebody and succeed in life. So yeah, of course that would make somebody love you, another person, if you got any sense, if you got any heart. So with that being said, rest in peace to George Foreman. George Foreman have left this planet. Yeah. I think he's gone to a better place. Now, let's talk about how he lost his life, and then we're going to keep it going from there. I mean, look, we ate and cooked all kind of shit on the George Foreman grill. The man came out with one of the best grills that you can ever come out with. I mean, you could cook steak on that motherfucker. You can cook chicken on it. I even grill potatoes and zucchini on the George Foreman grill. The George Foreman grill has saved people's lives when they have been struggling, got put out of their house, and they had to live where they didn't have a refrigerator or a stove. Either they had to live with somebody or they had to live in a hotel. But George Foreman was a go-to. Now, he died at 76 years old, right? Now, this is the thing. Let's find out what happened. 9 times out of 10, it was for this poison ass food that they selling us out here any motherfucking way. This garbage ass food that they selling us. Everybody dying, just dropping like a motherfucker. But I just wanted to say rest in peace to George Foreman, and put this shit on notice that this special brother, good-hearted brother, has lost his life and he's no longer here. Now, with that being said, let's get into some real shit. As humans, we do too fucking much. We do too fucking much. We take too many chances. That's like them people that went to the bottom of the ocean and lost their life trying to go see the Titanic. Come on. You got to realize in life that some shit you just shouldn't be fucking doing. You shouldn't take risks that you don't have to take. God gives us a brain to tell us, look, you're going too far, or this can be done. Now, if you get out of this, if you get in the hole, only I can save you. Certain things you do in life that if it go wrong, God is the only motherfucker that can save you. Now, I don't know what the rest of the world believes in. I'm not a saint. I'm not perfect, but I believe that it's some matter out there that watches over me. Yes, that's what I believe. And I ain't gonna let nobody take it away from me. Cause I done went through some things in life to where somebody had to pull me out of it. Somebody had to give me that strength and that courage and that confidence to keep pushing. And I'm gonna leave it to the man that's in the Bible that they say is God. And I don't step in churches every Sunday, so I'm not preaching. I don't put on suits and go talk to the preacher and put money in the bucket. But I believe that it's a God out there. That's just something I always believed since I was a child. Now, they had some people that went out into space and got stranded. That is risk-taking shit. I'm not leaving this planet on no piece of equipment going nowhere and taking a chance on I might not never come back. Putting my trust in man. Nah, putting my trust in a computer. Do you realize if a computer fuck up, you through? When you driving the car, if your computer fuck up on your car you driving, it won't even start. Think about that. So when you relying on using some like a computer, and if that computer fuck up, your life is over. You got to be fucking crazy anyway. That's the way the fuck I feel. Now I know we take risks every day that we wake up, but that ain't the same to me. Yeah. I'm not like y'all when it come to that. Stranded astronauts return to Earth from a space station. After 286 days in space, 2 American astronauts who have been stuck on the space station since last spring are finally back down to Earth. They've been stuck in fucking space a whole motherfucking year. Now they blessed to be able to still be here. That's my point. Now they was up there, you know they be eating that bullshit ass food and shit that they give you when you go out of space. Frozen, air packed, freeze dried, air dried, dehydrated shit in packets that you suppose ain't got no flavor. You just floating around eating any motherfucking thing. That's what I'm saying. We got some people out here that is really tough. Tough as hell. I ain't gonna lie, you the biggest gangster I ever seen if you can go to space. You top every nigga in the hood that's shooting up shit. You got that. Cause ain't no motherfucking way. Now, Butch Wilmer and Suni Williams splashed down softly off the coast of Tallahassee, Florida at 5:58 following a 19-hour journey. It took them 19 hours to get back to Earth after being stuck all that motherfucking time. Risk-taking motherfuckers. I can't do it. That's like me knowing that if I walk inside a building, somebody gonna shoot 10 times. But if I get lucky, they might miss. You got to be fucking crazy. If I get lucky, that's risk-taking shit. Now, people gotta realize that you still have to be sensible in life. And some things before you do, you need to think about it. And this lady that act the fool about who I'm finna tell you about, she didn't think. This lady attacked kids like they was grown-ups. Now, don't get me wrong, they got some badass kids out there that'll fuck with your child and make you forget that you're grown. But you gotta still remember you grown. That's the shit I don't understand. Like, this is a child. So, if your child is not strong enough or able to defend themselves, you can't defend them with physicality. You gotta either teach your child how to fight or get out the fucking way. This lady didn't do that though. Any other mother punches people on the bus and she said round for round. That's right. The lady was arrested after her and her 2 kids beat up a student. She jumped the motherfucking kids with her kids. Now, this is what I'm saying. This is how shit can go wrong when a parent reacts emotionally and not mentally. With all these guns out here, let's just be real. You never know if a student on the school has got a gun in their backpack and you running your ass up there with your daughters or your sons jumping somebody. They pull that motherfucking gun out of their backpack, pop your kid. You've got a mental breakdown for the rest of your life. Because you done taught bad habits and put your child in a situation instead of removing your child from the situation and educating them about how to handle shit. And because this is what people got to realize in life. I came up and I remember one time, to make a point. My dad used to tell me, don't fight at school, right? If you fight, I'm gonna whoop your ass. That's what he always told me. And I went for that shit for a little minute because I was scared to come home and get my ass whooped. Because when my daddy whooped me, he took all your clothes off. And I thank him to this day. He ain't the perfect dad. He got some garbage ass ways. But he did right as much as he could. And that one thing there meant a lot. That me knowing I'm going to get my ass whooped with a belt, with no clothes on, that kept me from doing a lot of shit that you niggas be out here doing. So finally one day when I got up in the 7th grade, it was a situation where I had to finally fight. It was a boy in my class on the school bus talking shit to me. And he was in the 8th grade, I was in the 7th grade. So I'm thinking to myself, damn, I got to fight this motherfucker. Because everybody on the school bus looking and watching. So I was smart enough to realize that if I let him Debo me, like on that movie, Friday. You remember Debo, how he was scared of everybody? If I let him Debo me for the rest of this school year, I'm going to be a target. I'm going to be the talk of the school, the joke of the school, just jokes on me. So I had to make an educated decision. It's time to be a man. I'm going to have to take this ass whooping from my dad and do what the fuck I got to do. So I talked my shit back to this 8th grader, not knowing if I can whoop him or not. But hey, this is the chance I'm going to take. So when we got to school, we went in the bathroom. As soon as he walked up, I said, let me take advantage. He bigger than me and a grade higher than me. I better throw the first punch. I popped his ass. Bah! I was so amazed when I threw that punch that he was dazed like this here. Remember them commercials they used to have with the bird? He was dazed. I found out something in my life that day, that I can punch too. And my punches hurt. So that gave me extra confidence in becoming a young man. So then I knew I had to go home to my dad that's going to whoop my ass because I done got in trouble at school. But I said, you know what? I'm in the right. He started it with me. I defended myself. I'm going to have to take this ass whooping. So I made up my mind that I was going to stand there and take that ass whooping that day like a man. And I went home and I told my daddy what happened. He didn't even whoop me. It shocked me. He said, you know what? I can't whoop you, son. I know I tell you to don't fight and tell the teacher, but you have explained a scenario that makes sense. And I told him, Dad, if I'd have let him just beat me up and punch me and then punch him back, or went and told the teacher, I'd have had trouble all year. You've been going to the school all year long, and I'd have been getting beat up. But by me using my heart, using my brain, I became a young man that day. So if you want your kids to become a young lady or a young man, sometime in life, you cannot get around the fight. That is facts. And when you can't get around it, you have no choice but to be a fighting woman or a fighting man and defend your fucking legacy. Now, this is the thing. She had her son and her daughter throwing hands with an 8th grade student that they claimed was bullying the son. You know what you do to a bully? That's what I would have done. I would have told, if my son getting bullied by, say for instance, I got a son. They say that's the 8th grade, right? Your son, 12, 13 years old. He getting bullied. He's scared. Pick up some. Pick up some. And hit that motherfucker with whatever you pick up. That's all you got to do. And guess what? That motherfucker will think twice. Or the next time a fucker with somebody smaller than them or somebody that they can scare. It is remedies and methods to defending yourself from bullies. That's what the parent should have did. Then if after that didn't work, then you assemble a school meeting. And then you let the school know, you let the parent know, look here, I'm finna tell my child to do this the next time your child fuck with mine. Because we can't get no resolution or a conclusion to this shit the normal way. So I'm bringing it to you so you can stop your child, talk to your child, whoop your child ass. But if you bully my child again, my child is going to have a way to defend themselves. So you can either do your job, because I'm going to do mine, or we can just let this shit collide. But y'all can't be beaten up. Do you know this is an ongoing chain? Because guess the only thing going to happen behind this situation, 9 times out of 10. His parents going to want to come up there now. Now it's a parent fight. Now, when 2 parents start fighting, what type of example y'all said? This shit can end up deadly in gunplay. All because you didn't handle shit the right way. Sometimes you got to nip shit in the bud the first time without bullshit, or it's going to get ugly. A lot of people don't know that. Lingering shit will make shit ugly. Ugly as a motherfucker. It's a Saturday. Well, it's a Friday. It's Friday night. I know y'all out there clubbing, drugging, thugging, and mean mugging. It's a beautiful night tonight. I'm telling you. Do something with yourself. Do something with your life. It just might be something about it one day.